Peter Mathews joins me now. He is a political analyst and professor of political science at Cypress College. Peter, Trump said that when the Russia investigation began, he said that investigating his finances would be a red line. Listen to this.
Mueller was looking at your finances, your family's finances, unrelated to Russia. Is that a red line?
Would that be a breach of what his actual...
I would say yes.
Have we now crossed that red line?
Yes, absolutely, because now we have Mr. Weisselberg, who is the CFO, financial officer, the chief one of the Trump organization, and he actually knows where all the bodies are buried. He actually did some of Trump's income tax returns, and he knows a lot of things, and it is a financial investigation because that could be where the real problem is, that we don't know where the money went and where did it come from and how did it manipulate and influence Mr. Trump. So Mr. Weisselberg's a very important development here, giving him immunity and allowing him to testify fully about what happened for 20 years or more.
About that development, the legal uncertainties keep mounting for Mr. Trump. But at the end of the day, he's still the sitting president, and that more than likely shields him from prosecution, right?
That is an undetermined decision yet. There's a lot of discussion about that, whether or not a sitting president can actually be indicted and then put on trial while he's in office, or whether or not he has to wait till he's removed through impeachment and then stand trial. And the whole argument is, on one side, they say we shouldn't indict a president who's sitting because it'll distract him from his executive duties. And the other side says no one is above the law. The president is part of the rule of law principle where the president should be subject to any kind of investigation and prosecution if need be, because like any other citizen, he's a citizen. So there are two different views on it. It's never been settled fully. Who knows? This might be the time when it gets settled.
Now, the word impeachment became unavoidable this week with all the legal jeopardy that the president is in. The president and his lawyer both considered and addressed that scenario, the scenario of impeachment. Listen to this.
I'll tell you what, if I ever got impeached, I think the market would crash. I think everybody would be very poor.
You'd only impeach him for political reasons, and the American people would revolt against that.
So they're using the word, it's out there, and yet Democrats, the opposition, are not rushing into impeachment talk less than 3 months before the midterm elections. Is it bad politics for them?
Well, you can understand what's going on here, that the Republicans want to fire up their base. So they want to say, look out, the Democrats are coming for Mr. Trump, the president. You have to go out there and vote and keep them from taking office in November. And the Democrats want to stay away from it because some of them, like Nancy Pelosi, think that it'll be a distraction from the platform, and also it might turn the Republicans out in a higher number. So she wants to shrink away from it. I think they should just go with the principles. If the president has been found to commit high crimes and misdemeanors, he needs to be looked at, investigated, and put on trial through impeachment if need be, and then finally possibly have a regular trial and maybe get removed if need be. So I believe the Democrats and Republicans should stop playing politics and go with what's important for the country right now.
Thank you very much. Peter Mathews, always a pleasure talking to you. Thanks.
Thank you, Cyril. Appreciate it.